Hi, Tatiana. Thank you so much for doing this video with us. And we met a good number of years ago when you were on Aspire. And I know back then learning was really important to you. Can you tell me a little bit about why?
Um, why continuous learning is important to me.
Yeah,
Well, um, honestly, for me personally, continuous learning is a bit of a personal ambition, meaning that I like to learn new things and tell to and to demonstrate to myself and to the others that I can be good at something new and I can apply the new knowledge that I have gained in different more challenging opportunities.
yeah.
Um, so
Kind of
that
so
is,
you can progress.
yes, and that helps me progress in doing things differently or just to be better at new things.
Yeah, yeah. It's such a good outlook on life, I think, because I really feel like it makes a difference because you started out life in finance, didn't you? How did you go about deciding what you needed to learn and making time for it, that kind of stuff?
Well, honestly, I am very ambitious internally. And
Yeah,
I remember when I was working in finance and PwC came and showed us how to do the group reporting, which was uh, absolutely hallucinating compared to what we were doing previously. And I didn't even know how to do a sum if formula in Excel. And this girl from PwC showed me several times how to do the formula. And then she told me, yeah, now do it by yourself. And I did it and it didn't work. So she came to me and she looked at it and she said, why can't you learn this? So I got so upset and I went into the bathroom and I cried. And then I came back and I said, I can do this. I started studying by myself the easy formula of SUMIF. And then obviously I managed to do it. So as I was saying at the beginning, it really is important that you have the ambition to achieve new things and to achieve new things and be better, a better version of yourself. You
mhm.
need to do constantly new learnings.
Yeah, I think that's so true. And staying fresh, especially when the world's changing so quickly, is really important. How do you encourage that with other people?
Well, it's quite a challenging job, honestly, because most people like to be in their comfort zone. And what I try to do is to show them by my personal example or by other examples or means that by doing things differently and learning new things, you can have benefits. Because once you have a benefit of what you need to learn or you could learn,
Yeah,
then you accept the continuous learning concept and mindset more easily. And I try to give time to them as much as I can from my perspective,
yeah.
so that they have the time to invest for themselves, which in the end, sometimes it's a benefit for the company as well, if they have new skills.
Do you know, I think that's really critical because as a leader, you create the culture within the business. And if there's a culture of learning and a culture of looking for new and different and continuously moving forward, then people are more likely to do it. Now, as a people professional, I have talked for years about personal development plans, and generally it's an uphill struggle. Getting people to actually have a personal development plan. What do you think about that?
Well,
Be honest now.
yes, I will be very honest. Um, I can say that as you grow in the career, it's more and more important to have a personal development plan. And it's more and more difficult because time somehow shrinks for yourself. But I try to spend a little bit of time only for myself. So I have a few things that I do. The easiest one that I do constantly at work and at home is to ask questions, because when you ask questions and you listen, then you get the knowledge. And this is easy. You can apply it any day, anytime with whoever. So this is a quick check. The second one is that I try to read as much as possible social media or that is relevant for myself. Like, for example, I have a subscription for the Harvard Business Review magazine, and I read that. I've learned about this from my previous manager, Linda, and who used to, in the days, to give me the print version. So I was reading that. I try to look at the videos or read materials about how to keep people motivated, which is important in my role. And the most difficult one is to make the time.
Make the time. I know it is really hard, though, isn't it?
But when I realized that once you set yourself to make the time for it, somehow you manage, you find the time. So if you set in your mind that you need the time to do something extra, then you will find the time.
Yeah. And I think that goes back to your very first point around ambition and why you're doing it and the purpose, really. Amazing. Tatiana, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your views with us.
Thank you very much for inviting me.